Hi and welcome back to the PRIISEK channel in association with Passion for FM. We're bringing to you Unknown Superstar. Now what this is youngsters, kids who are around the world that are sort of unknown. A few people probably would have known about them because there's a few of you that do play Football Manager a fair old bit. But for you boys and girls out there who don't play that much, stick to the here and now and don't really play many seasons, you probably won't have heard of many of these people. But today we're going to bring to you an absolute gem from Germany. So please do like, subscribe and get notified to the PRIISEK channel and you'll see all the content that comes out and around. And don't forget to go over to Passion for FM and subscribe to their Twitter page and also their webpage as well. Link will be in the description. So the youngster we're talking about is the 16-year-old Paul Wanner. Now, he is a player that is apparently going to be fairly good. He is German-Austrian, currently nationalised to play for Austria, but who knows what will happen in the future. He is only 16 years old, but we're looking at the stats here. Height of 6'1". Apparently he weighs in at 11 stone 4 on a wage of £55 a week. He ain't going to get very far on that now, is he? Now, the lad, he is an attacking midfielder. He is also valued at Bayern Munich at £12.5 to £38 million. So if you were trying to sign this lad, it's going to take some big offer to get him away from them. But who knows what will happen in the future, like I'm saying. He is only 16 years old. Now, as we look over here at his hidden attributes. Now, this is on the PRIISEK skin, which is done by myself. If you've got the in-game editor, you can have all of this beautiful information, which says the asking price of £25.5 million. So you could get this lad from Munich for £25.5 million at the age of 16. Current ability of 112. Potential ability of 180. Now that is absolutely fantastic. If you can get him anywhere near that sort of potential, you are got some hell of a player on your hands. Ambition of 16. Pretty good. We're looking quite good here. Sportsmanship of 14. Important matches 13. He's not a dirty player by any stretch of the imagination or causes controversial. None of that business. But his temperament of 17. Fairly professional personality, reserved media handling, and like we said, he is an attacking midfielder. Looking at his polygon, he is absolutely unbelievable, this lad. He really has got so much potential. I just think he could develop into a real talent for the future. Mainly left-footed, fairly strong on his right foot as well. We just go back in to look at his stats now. Acceleration of 14, pace of 14, natural fitness of 14s, burst touch of 14. You know, he is littered with high standard ratings here. It's just crazy. Technique of 15 already. Flair of 16. You know, this lad really has got a lot going for him. And he is over in Bayern Munich, who will train him, we hope, to be something special. Now, what we will do, we will scoot on 7 years, because I don't like the 5-year thing that some people have done in the past. We go a little bit further, and then we'll go on 12 years. So it'll be literally to his peak of where his powers are. Paul Wanner, my goodness me, what have you been up to? Now valued at 148 to 444 million pounds. He's no longer on £55 a week, £300,000 a week at the age of 23 years old. He's now 13 stone 3, bulked up a bit. He's got 63 caps and 18 goals for Austria, so he stayed with Austria. 3 caps for the under-21s. We had a couple of games and they were like, nah, we ain't leaving this lad down there. He is coming up with us. So this lad is now an elite attacking midfielder at the age of 23. Media handling unflappable. He's also now spirited personality, so that's quite interesting. He has picked up quite a few traits by the look of it. Runs with the ball through the centre, tries killer balls often, looks to pass rather than shoot, does not dive into tackles. Like we said, he was not an aggressive player. We could see that earlier on. No controversy with him. His polygon is rather good. Defending, he doesn't need to defend at the end of the day. We can see actually on his positional map that he's played a few times in different positions over the years, but my goodness me, I wouldn't have thought you'd want to play him anywhere than in the centre, but who knows. Now, hidden attributes, asking price. If you was to come up with £296 million, you could get this lad. Current ability of 179. He is virtually maxed out. It is just unbelievable. He's still fairly strong on that right hand side, so he hasn't developed the right anymore. You can see that he's wanted by Liverpool. My goodness me, that could be something to look for in the future when we have a look 12 years. But what we will do, we'll zoom back to the other screen and we'll look at his current stats. Now, there was 14s everywhere. There's now 16s, 17s, absolutely everywhere. Vision of 18 as well. Look, passing of 17, technique of 17. No wonder Liverpool want to try and take him over to the Premier League. This lad has turned into an absolute superstar. In fact, he's gone past superstar. He's an elite superstar. How has he done it? Has he gone on loan anywhere? So looking at his stats here we are at the top here. Look, we can see Bayern Munich, 4 games for the first team in the first season. Didn't play anything in the second at all. Went actually down into the second 11, playing 23 times, scoring 2, 3 assists, 1 player of the match, a 7.06. The next season he went out to Krasnodar on loan and they didn't play him. I don't know what's going on with that. That's a bit strange. He then went to Hertha Berlin in Bundesliga 2 for a season on loan, 33 appearances, 10 goals, 3 assists, 1 player of the match, a 6.93. He then came back to Munich, was in the first team in 2024-2025 season. And what a season he had. 23 appearances, 6 goals, 3 assists, 2 player of the matches, a 7.07. Following season, this was a big improvement in this season. My goodness me. 32 appearances this time, 7 goals, 8 assists, 2 player of the matches, a 7.3. Wow, absolutely unbelievable. Following season, again, much the same. Improvement, not so good average rating, but a few more goals. Season after that, my goodness me, as he burst onto the scene in this one, a 7.49, absolutely unbelievable. Following season, again, more goals, not quite so many assists, and there we are up to the current season at the age of 23. So what we'll do, we'll scoot on another 5 seasons, see what he ends up looking like. So Paul Wanner is now 28 years old. He is a legendary attacking midfielder. He is an absolute god at Bayern Munich. He is still at Bayern Munich. He's still wanted this time by PSG of all teams. Of course he is. He's actually got another 25 grand a week. He's on £325,000 a week from his previous contract. He's now on 119 appearances and 29 goals for Austria. He must be absolutely blessed over there as well. He's been training lately as a false 9, actually, which is quite interesting. Now, what has happened with him? What has gone on? We can look at the stats. It is unbelievable. When we last saw him, he only had 1 point of current ability to grow. But my goodness me, even with 1 point, you can see how this lad has gone on from strength to strength. 19 for vision there now. Look, going through here, look, is now, there's nearly everything's in the red. It is just gone completely ballistic. The boy is just an absolute freak of nature. 16 for acceleration, 17 for agility, 16 for balance, jumping reach of 17, natural fitness 16, pace of 16. He will just run and run and run for you. It's just crazy. Has he got anything else on the old player traits? No, nothing been gained there at all. He has actually dropped a little bit of current ability because he was 179. So he's come down by 1 point, but he's still grown as a player, which is absolutely unbelievable. He's now a professional personality, so he's got it all going on. Professionalism of now 18. Look, he is right up there. Again, I don't think he's ever played any more different weird positions because he just looks to be that attacking central midfielder that everyone cries out for. The legendary attacking midfielder that is Paul Wanner. Let's have a quick look at his career stats. stats. Has it gone any better for him? It's just littered, isn't it? Just goals and goals. What about his biography? Has he won much? Named in the Bundesliga 11, so he should be. I would have thought. Here we go. So player of the year for Champions League in 30-31. Midfielder of the year. Golden Boot, third placed. Anything else here that we can see that stands out? Champions League, young player of the season. So he's throughout his whole career, the boy has won all sorts of medals. Young player of the year. It's just constant. Throughout his career, he is just an absolute and utter god. Well, boys and girls, I hope you've enjoyed the first episode that we've done for Passion for FM. And this is the first of many to come. There is all sorts of players that turn out to be great, from unknown to superstar. Oh, yes, indeed. We'll have more for you, but please do like, subscribe, and get notified to future uploads from the PRIISEK channel in association with Passion for FM. See you next time out. Goodbye.